Hi, it's Kif Innovates here, and today I thought I would start a series of videos on invention, innovation and blockchain. And this arises from a chat that I've had in the comments to one of Anthony Day's posts where I was exchanging ideas with Sebastian Becker and Andy Martin. So probably it's best to start by looking at what invention and innovation actually are, because the two things are actually quite distinct in a lot of areas, although they do overlap. So I see invention as being someone or a group of people looking at the universe out there and all the components that it provides us with, and finding a way to combine pieces in order to create something new that has unexpected properties and that isn't immediately obvious. Now that may sound like a rather sort of broad way of describing it, but I can't think of a better way. It really is looking at things, putting them together in a new way, and having an aha moment when you realize that the properties that this new thing that you've built, either a physical thing or possibly a mental construct, has got features to it that you think are valuable or extremely interesting. And the latter one is a problem because there are lots of things out there that are interesting but actually have no commercial use. So that's where innovation steps in. And innovation, as I see it, is using inventions in order to build new processes, new ways of doing things that are more effective than the old way of doing things. And it's through innovation that you then actually start to see economic returns. You get gains in efficiency, or you're able to do things that you were not able to do before, and people are willing to pay for that. So now I'm going to sidetrack a bit and use an example of Apple and Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. So Wozniak strikes me as an engineer inventor, whereas Steve Jobs was more of a businessman innovator. And innovation and invention can overlap because you can invent new processes. However, when you've got something that is an invention, it's not necessarily an innovation until you actually start applying it, and that's a separate thing. Have I gone on enough about that now? I think so. But back to Woz and Jobs. So the thing is that if you have a great invention but a really poor story behind it, really poor sales and marketing, then it's going to lose out to a poor invention or a poor product with a really good story and really good marketing and sales behind it. If you haven't got that kind of channel of communication with your potential customers or potential users, then you might as well not have invented anything to begin with. And it's something that I struggle with because I seem to be pretty good at inventing, but I'm not the world's greatest innovator. Actually taking the inventions and turning them into something useful that lots of people want, and getting the fact that lots of people should want it out in front of an audience, is very, very hard. And it's something that I've been learning more about over the years and struggling with over time. So in the next video, I'm going to look at traditional business models that allow you to take inventions to market, and I'll also start talking a bit about how blockchain may change that and may offer other opportunities, plus some of the problems and pitfalls that I see with it. So I'll wrap this video up for now. Hope you find it interesting, and do tune in to the next video because I think it will be interesting. Bye for now.